Hi. In case some of you like accidentally made your way over to that other stream that I accidentally started. Oops, sorry. That was not the plan. It's been a bit of a thing, but we're here. I'm on the right one. You're on the right one. We're all on the right one together. It took me a minute, but we're all here. Darn technical difficulties always rearing their ugly head just when you do not want them to. But that's just how all the professional streamers do it, just like that. But we're here, Center Station Simulator, back in the Mad Lab, getting ready to have some more fun. Got a teleporter to build. We got a flaming pickaxe to check out. We got other stuff to do here. It's been a while since we've been to the Mad Lab, so it's about time to get back here and have some fun and actually like be in the right place and on the right stream and we're all here and everything's good. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're just gonna get in right now and say hello to everybody here, starting as always with the best French crew in the business. There is no better than Yoda Best, David W7535, and Cozy Worship Space. They are the bestest of them all, no doubt about it, and it is great seeing. I see Yoda and David here. I'm not sure if Cozy will be along. I know that she's been recovering. She's been under the weather here for a while. So, I mean, if you follow her channel, you know that she's been she hasn't been doing as much with lives or episodes here lately, just trying to get herself back to being completely at 100%. So, Cozy, you keep resting up. We've got everything here. Happy Tuesday too, in case you're catching it at some point later. Definitely just keep resting, whatever you do. David, Yoda, it is great seeing both of you, though. Very happy Monday to you. Other people we've got here, let's take a look, see who we've got that is in the chat. Let's see. Trish Johnson is here. Yoda is, oh, yeah, no, that Curtains and Chains, also known as Dennis Dippery, is here. I saw that earlier. I don't have all the chat from before, but I did see that. Carol Roy is here. Felicia Bear is here. Hans Hendrik Albertson is here. Going down the list, let's see. Sim Gaming Lover is here. Yamilka Suarez Lopez is here. Guardian Jane is here. Chili Dog is here. Going down the list even further, Sage is here. Still fighting your wood stove. Uh-oh, that's not good. Quarry is here. Other people that we've got here, let's see. Karsten is also here. Bergdus is here. I'm always the tech problem all the time. It's always me. I mean, we all know this. Bella, 3 months. Team Red, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the center station right between the two side stations. Enjoy the show at Magic Rusty. Chat is open for your convenience. I love it. Wayne Wise is here. I might have said Wayne Wise earlier. Can't remember if I did. If I did, hi again. And anybody else? I think that catches us. Oh, wait, nope, I missed it. Yeah, big jump again. So let me see where we left off. Where was it? Okay, other people that we missed. Let's take a look. Queen Switchblade is also here. Shelby is here as well. Happy Tuesday to you. Dreamer Girl is also here. Rich on Wheels PC Gamer is here. Ray Hicks is here. Tiger63 is here. Carla James is here. Andrew is here. Bruce Irving also here. Happy Monday. Chong Fung is here. And Robert Love is here. Queenie is also here. First time catching a live. A high five on your very first live. Sorry you picked one where I was being such a dolt with all my technical difficulties, but it's great having you here. Darren Unicombe is here. Teresa Vicar is here. And we have Tommy32 and Mama Kiwi Gaming over on the Twitch side. And for everybody else, Siddhartha also here. Trish Johnson, welcome to the Rusty Champagne Club, Team Yellow. I really, really appreciate that. That is awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. Susie Lou, mwah. I'm having all kinds of problems, Susie Lou. It's not going great. Brian Piotrowski is here as well. And for all the other people that we have that are out there that are watching, lurking, hi. Very happy Monday to you, / Tuesday, in case you're in the future, because we know we have a lot of future peeps. Trish did it. Woo! Yes. Nice. Way to go. That's awesome. Again, thank you so much for that. All right. Here we go. Off to the Mad Lab basement. So, in case you missed it, last time we were in the Mad Lab, we were working on our teleporter. So, that is going to be one of the things that we finish up today. We're also going to go up here and take a look at things up here. because I know that up here we have the flaming pickaxe that is now available to us. So we are going to get that and see what else we have here as well. Oh, and my desktop audio is on. Okay, just want to make sure of that. So other stuff, large storage for ingots. That's another thing that they gave us that I mean, I guess cool. I mean, we have infiniballs, so I don't know why we need the large ingot storage, but I'll buy it anyway. Sure. All right, there we go. In case you just don't want to put your ingots in infiniballs, you can put them in large ingot storage. Okay. Um, we also have in our blueprints. There it is, the flaming pickaxe, just flaming, for 9,999 euro dollars, eating into all my money that I'm never going to have for the bunker. I'm telling you, we're never going to have it. So if you're waiting for me to ever have enough money for the bunker, it ain't going to happen. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. So there's that. So now we have a flaming pickaxe. Whoosh! Look at that. It's on fire, just like that. Um, Had your McDonald's interview today and you're waiting for your results. Awesome. All the positive vibes, as always, heading your way. Heading your way. Oh, yeah. What was the thing that was floating outside the entrance? That was my automatic fabricator that was part of the Advent calendar in 2024. And after Advent ended, that stayed in midair and it's never going to come down. And I don't have any way of like shooting it down or doing anything to dislodge it. So short of like putting like 50 boxes up there to grab that thing and get it down, it's just it's kind of there now as a memento of things that happened in the past. It's just there to haunt us now. Basically, that's all it is. It's the automatic fabricator I will never ever have. So that's what we got with that. And over here, here is our teleporter that is in progress. So the things that we do not have for our teleporter, we do not have, I believe we do not have the batteries, and we do not have, let's see, what else am I missing for our teleporter? We need for this is under machinery. We do not have the pipes, and we do not have, I believe we do not have the secondary blocks. We have the main block, we have the screen, we have the part 1 block, I'm almost positive. We have the part 2s, we have the part 3. We also, we put in the buckets of cement. I don't know if we did the reinforced cables. So, but the things I know we don't have the pipes, we don't have the secondary blocks. We were working on those. So that's the things that we got to get finished up. And that is kind of what we have on the list here. Arthur Rompai, how you doing? Great to see you. I consider there might be another advent count. I'm hoping that that will be the case, Shelby, because that's about the only way I'm going to be able to get that is if they have another advent calendar and put the advent calendar right where last year's was. Otherwise, it's going to be there forever. Or put it where in jumping distance. So maybe I can land on top of the thing, grab it, fall to the ground, and then I'd have it. But aside from that, I'll never get the thing. That's the only hope I've got is if that happens. Katie is here. How you doing? Great to see you. Ghost Pet Shop also here. How you doing? Great to see you as well. So the things that we need for those parts for the teleporter, we needed the resource storage tank. So that was making all the all the uranium batteries. So we were in the process of making 36 uranium batteries. And then we have the secondary blocks where we were in process of making all the reinforced glass. So those were my 2 automatic fabricators that I need to get running again. And they should have everything that we need in order to do what we need to do. So yeah, reinforced glass is getting made here. I love it. They now have a button on here that says stop. So they've got a button that says craft, and they've got a button that says stop. Just don't craft anymore. That's I guess kind of new. We've got that cozy. There you go. Happy Tuesday. Not missing the Mad Lab. I would totally get it if you did. I mean, again, it's important to rest. Very, very important, but it's great to see you. No doubt about it. All right. So everything that needs to be happening over here is happening. I might as well get all of our machines turned on. So we'll go ahead and turn on all of our water machines because why not? Might as well make some water in the process of this entire episode because we have not done that for a while. So we'll try and get some other things happening while we got that. Tom also here. How you doing? Great to see you. And I've got to try out our flaming pickaxe. I mean that's just it's just a requirement. So if I was going to have a flaming pickaxe, what do I need the most of? What do I have the fewest ingots of at this point in time? So let's take a look in our infiniballs. I have 310 copper ingots. I have let's see, 40 aluminum ingots. I have 45 iron ingots. Oh, and then I've got another 65 there. So I've actually got 105 aluminum ingots, and I've only got 45 iron. So let's go ahead and let's make some iron ingots. That seems like a plan. So we shall go up and do that and try out our flaming pickaxe, which will immediately turn the ore right into ingots, and I love it. So I'm here for it. Let's see what this is going to be all about. So here we go. Flaming pickaxe! And wham! Just like that. 2 iron ingots. So who needs I mean, who needs foundries anymore? I mean, what's the point of having foundries when you can just do this? I just that is hilarious that they take stuff that you can get in this game and basically obsolete it in no time flat. Because I mean, all of those foundries that we've got now, there's no point in having them because I can come up here and get 100 ingots in like what, a minute? Not even a minute. Because every time I hit this, I get two ingots out of here. So that's kind of funny that they do that. So badass Taffy, how you doing? It is great to see you. Yeah, that is just so funny. We really don't need we don't need the foundries anymore. I mean, yeah, they're nice to have, but they're completely redundant at this point. So okay, um, glad that I spent so much time building the things because now we don't need them. So that's fine. Go ahead and just scoop all this up, and we'll just have iron all the time. Yeah, we'll need them for uranium. That's about the only thing that we need them for is the uranium because you cannot make the uranium without the foundries. But everything else is just like, I mean, yeah, you could, but why? I mean, you could just come up here and do some gentle dinking and get all your ingots, and so yeah. But yeah, you do need it for the uranium. That's about the only reason. It's just funny that they got rid of they got rid of the reason for everything else other than that. And I should probably turn these back on because speaking of uranium, I am going to need more at some point, so we'll get that. So Stuart Calvert, how you doing? Your first live comment. That's worthy of a high five. A high five on your first live comment. I'll go with that. That works. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. So yeah, every time you dink, you get 2 ingots out of it. That's amazing. That's quite cool. That does that. I'm here for it. I really am. So okay. So we don't really even need any of our ore anymore, which is good because I think I actually used up all of my ore other than my uranium ore. So that's about all we got there. And then I've got another thing of ingots around here somewhere. My uranium is somewhere else. Where is the rest of my uranium or the rest of my aluminum at? Because I do have aluminum somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so that can all go together into one big one. Profitable, gentle dinging. All right, so that's there. Cool. And again, we're just working on getting all of the glass So we need 36 reinforced glass. We need 36 uranium batteries in order to make the other pieces that we need for our teleporter. And then maybe something else after that. But those parts I know we need. So we're kind of starting with that. Kill and Drill, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, we'll actually see if we can get some like water and stuff going upstairs. I mean, make some of that happen because why not? I haven't really done too much with anything upstairs for a while, but while we're in the process of doing things, we'll do that. Trish, with one gifted membership, thank you so much for that. That is awesome of you to do. And because of your generosity, James R. has become a member of or a returning member to the Rusty Champagne Club because of your generosity. That is awesome of you to do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Don't know why it isn't popping up through Streamlabs, but it'll hopefully pop up at some point here. I mean, I wanted to give all the cred for it, but I see it on my screen there. And Mark Ames, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right. So, water. Start putting all that up. Get that going up here. Carlos Kowaleski, how you doing? Greetings to you in Poland. Hope you are doing well as well. Um, and we will get everything set up here with all of our waters so everyone will have something to quench their thirsts, which is very important to have your thirsts quenched while you're here at the Mad Lab and doing all the shopping. It's a big thing. Um, and let's see. What do I have here? What is that? Is that apples? Is that onions? I don't even know what the heck that is. It's a thing. I don't know what I've got there. I've got something there. And we've got 10 tons of candy. We've got juice that we can make. We still got a little bit of cement left. We can make. We got a whole bunch of stuff that we can do. Whole bunch of options. So, Aztec Knucklehead, you found your crazy hat. Keep that away. Keep that away, Aztec. Just put it down. Put it down. Just set it back down. It's all right. Just because you found it doesn't mean you got to use it. You can just set it back down. It's fine. It's all fine. So, you had your leg fitted this morning and was super happy. Oh, that is awesome. That is good news. That is very good news. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. So right click on one. You can let's see. You can click on that. Oh, okay, apples. And then E to put it back in. Okay, there we go. Got it. And then that's beets. All right, there we go. I forgot that you could right click on those. So that makes sense. Good to know. I don't even know if I've got stuff going over here. I have no idea. It's all good. Knucklehead, 15 months. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Okay, I will listen this time. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here for 15 months. That is way too long. But thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. Stuff. How are the things going? The reinforced glass is going 21. Uranium batteries are going 24. So I'm not a big fan of beets. I've tried them, and I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm not a fan of pickled beets, but I feel like I've had beets even when they're not pickled, and they don't do anything for me. It's like one of the veggies I'm just not a fan of. So but I know a lot of people love them. I've just had them like, I mean, I could take it, I could leave it, but that's just me. I was gonna see what do I need for this because I know I was working about this, and I think I had some things that I was working on getting done in these, but it's been so long I can't remember. I don't know if I had some that I had like partially in here. The gourds were partials. Um, Yeah, so the gourds were partials. And that was it. The apples were partials, but I'm not too worried about that. I think it was over here that I had a bunch of stuff that was partials. So let's see. Pineapple was a partial. I think I had some that were like closer. I need 2 carrots. So we got to do some carrots in one of our fields. Carrots, cucumbers, strawberries. Slight focus mode going on. Please hold. Carrots, cucumbers, strawberries, onions. I need to start planting these or I will forget them. So carrots, cucumbers, strawberries, onions. I will forget these if I don't start grabbing them now. Because my brain does not work that well. So carrots, cucumbers, put all that in. Strawberries, put all that in. Onions, put all that in. Where are you, onions? There you are. Got it. Okay, so there's all that. And let's see. What else? So we left off on onions here. That was the last thing I said. Other stuff that's close. That's not a tree. Everything else. Red peppers was another one. So red peppers. We get that going too. So dark rubies, how you doing? Great to see you. You know you're gonna love the stream. I'm glad. I'm glad that you can say that already. That is very nice to say. Red peppers. That was the other one. Okay, so we've got everything that I have that I need to put into that fabricator to do some stuff there. So you've never seen me drink soda in live streams before? I normally have a I've had a can of Coke Zero kind of regularly. I have that with my water on occasion. So not all the times, but sometimes. Pickled red cabbage. I have never tried pickled red cabbage. Now I like pickles, but I've never had pickled red cabbage. So that part I don't know. I mean, there's some stuff that's pickled that I like. I mean, I like pickled jalapenos, but I've not tried pickled red cabbage. Apparently, that's something that I need to investigate. All right, so there's that. 21. Oh, this has stopped. Oh, because I'm out of plastic. That's why that stopped. Yeah, without plastic, I'm not going to really make much else in the way of stuff there. It's kind of hard to make the reinforced glass without the plastic. So let's get more of that. Yeah, I know. I drink pop. See, Sage has it. Sage understands the assignment. This isn't a can of soda. That's probably why you've never seen me drink a can of soda before, because this is a can of pop. That's why you haven't seen it. And my can of pop is empty because it was already 2/3 empty when I got here. I don't want people thinking that I downed a whole can of pop since the time I've been here. I don't drink it that fast. I mean, I will drink it somewhat nicely, but not that fast. Oh, Cozy. Cozy, what are you doing here? 13 months, Team Blue. That is awesome of you. Thank you so much again. Celebrating 13 months in the Mad Lab seems appropriate. Time definitely flies when you're having fun. Thanks for helping time fly, Rusty. I really appreciate that. Thank you again. And thank you for everything that you've done over 13 months. It's because it's a lot. It's a heck of a lot. And I really, really appreciate all of it. I really do. Okay, that's running again. So, Fan Cave Collectibles, how you doing? Great to see you. RC and Austin collabs are good for watching. Ed and Bad Wolf and Sour Patch Kid for the quadfecta. That'd be one heck of a quadfecta. That would really be a lot. Got another like and subscribe. Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Dennis. I appreciate that. That's very awesome of you to do. So, okay. Uranium. Okay, so this is the last of my uranium batteries. There should be. It came up one short. Why did it come up one short? It should not have. I made enough for 36. I had enough stuff in there for 36. 5 uranium ingots, 4 steel plates. Or is it making it? Why did it stop short? I thought I had enough. I really thought I had enough. What? That really blows my mind. I thought I had enough to do that. I thought I made 36. Huh. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm. I don't get it. I did all the math. That's so weird. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I got to make the rest of the stuff then. Okay. So be it. So I need what? 3 more steel plates? Okay. So I need some more iron. I need some more uranium. So be it. I guess I did not have enough. So, all right. We'll take care of it. I've got 35, but I need 36. So there's that. There's that. Okay. So we'll make a few of that. Me, the boss of math. I know. I really thought I had enough. I thought I put enough in here to do that. So I'm really honestly, literally, honest to goodness, shocked that I don't. Because I thought that I loaded that up with like 144 of the one thing, and then I really thought I had enough, but apparently not so. Okay, so what was in my cola? Apparently something that kept me from doing math is all I could figure. Something went wrong. It's all right, not a problem. If I close the game and the automatic fabricator's running, I lose an ingot in each ball. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just lost the stuff because I was because I logged out, and when perhaps that was what it was. I just there was stuff that got lost in translation. Perhaps lemon coke, huh? I've never had lemon coke, but that seems like it'd be very tasty. So not a fan of American Coke. Way too sweet. Tastes very different beer cola. You prefer Mountain Dew. Um, yeah, Coke is of like all of the drinks. Coke definitely has the most. I think it has the most. It's got the taste that packs the most punch. I would say of like the big three. I mean that being Pepsi and Coke, and then RC. I guess. I mean that I think that Coke has a lot more of a taste than Pepsi does. I think that's just me. That's my thought on it. Let's get some more plastic because I need even more plastic. Can't stop getting the plastic. All right. At some point I should make another one of these. At some point I should make like another 2 of those. Maybe even another 3 of those. I feel like we could never have enough plastic at this point. So more reinforced glass. That's going. Okay. Pepsi tastes flat. Yeah, I wouldn't even say that it's flat. It just it's Coke. I mean, to me, because I know that there have always been people that said, can you really tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi in a blind taste test? And I'd be like, yes, absolutely. So to me, I don't think it tastes flat. The thing about Pepsi that I've noticed is that it goes flat in a can, just like that. But I don't think that it tastes flat like right from the jump. I just think that I mean it will go flat pretty darn quick, but I don't think to me it doesn't taste it. But I do prefer Coke for sure. I'm a big fan of Coke. Lights. Did not mean to do that, as always. Da, da, da. So here is my plates. Here are my batteries. Here is my uranium ore, or my uranium ingots. So swing those back on. Make one more battery. All right, so that's gone. So the last of my batteries is done. Nice cup of coffee is good too. I do like coffee. I have coffee every morning. Yeah, we always have iced coffee every morning. Dragon Silver Wings, how you doing? Great to see you. Now, Diet Pepsi is 100% better than Diet Coke. Now, I'm not a fan of either Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke. Now, that's why I drink Coke Zero. I mean, I'm not sponsored by Coke Zero, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd be all about that. But yeah, to me, I love Coke Zero because in the world of things, to me, Coke Zero tastes more like the thing that it mimics more than anything, other than maybe Diet Dr. Pepper. Because Diet Dr. Pepper to me tastes a lot like regular Dr. Pepper. But I'm a big fan of Coke Zero because it tastes a lot like regular Coke. To me, Diet Coke does not really taste much of anything like Coke, and that's why I don't drink it that much. So, all right, we should now be able to start making all of our resource storage tanks. So we need 90 aluminum ingots. We need 45 silver ingots and 36 uranium batteries. So we can make these one on each table. So let's do that. Start this going. The quad effect, it would be the best live stream I'd ever do. It would be a lot of chaos, for sure. No doubt about it. What do I have here? I've got 13 electronic cards for reasons that I cannot begin to understand, but I do. I need my iron. I need my aluminum. I don't know why I'm running to get them when I can just use my teleporter to bring them over here. I always forget about that. So, iron and aluminum. Just bring those both right over to me. That would make the most sense now. Okay. And let's start doing this. Oh, I don't need iron. I need silver. That's a problem. So this can go back because I don't need that. Mom's kind of weird when it comes to her sodas. She's in South Central Pennsylvania. She'll only drink Diet Coke, but only out of a fountain. I can see that. I mean, people can get very particular about that stuff. I totally get it. So I don't think it's just you. I think other people in there as well. Rusty Man, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. A very happy Monday to you. There's my silver. Andrew Shield, how you doing? Great to see you. All right, here we go. This is what I wanted. I wanted silver. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. I don't need aluminum in either of those. And my uranium batteries. So we'll do this 9 times. And that will be a start. Okay. Now, you know what would be cool to have in your house, and Susie Lou and I have talked about this because it's one of the things, and you've seen them. If you've gone to most restaurants or like fast food joints, they have them now. They have the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. Those things are awesome. The ones where you can have like whatever you want is like a base drink, so like Coke or Diet Coke or Sprite or Coke Zero, and then they've got all the foncy flavors that go with it. To have one of those in your house would be a dream. They don't sell them for home use though, but it'd be really, really cool to have one like that. We had one of those when we went to Disney, and I've had them a number of times before, again, at plenty of different places. because like Five Guys has them. There are a number of other fast food chains that have those, but it is just so. And Six Flags has them. It's so cool, just like picking whatever drink combo you want, and just and just going with that. I really like that. But like I said, they do not have those at home. You cannot get those for your house. That is a commercial thing only. It would be a pain in the butt to have in your own house because it would be a lot of maintenance, to say the least. Yeah, it's a lot of driving to buy a Coke, driving to Disney to get a Coke. Let's see. What do I need there? I need silver. Okay. Only three more updates. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to take a look at the new road map because something was mentioned about the road map. So I've got to take a look at that because I've not really looked at it before. So you have Coca-Cola Classic and Original Taste Coca-Cola plus Zero and Diet. Now they don't have Original Taste here. They may have had something like that before, but they haven't in a while. Oops, resume. Wrong button. So there's that. Yeah, two of them in your Wawa, and one of them was always down. The other one didn't have the right ratio. That stinks. That's like you're getting all hyped up to have it, and then they don't have the thing working right. That would be a bummer. Because I mean, you've got to you always want those things to be working right. There's that would be a bitter disappointment to have that as your situation. I feel for you on that one. All right, I need one more of these. Last resource storage tank. And there. And then we've got our, let's see, my silver and my uranium batteries. There it is. That is done. And then I think I just need, what else do I need? I know I need these support things. I need 12 of those. Oh, that's why I had the electronic. That's why I had the electronic cards over here because I need that. So that's what that was about. Bella, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for stopping by. We will see you again soon. I do hope. The classic tastes like what it was like in the '80s. They say. Um, and that's the thing. I mean, because I guess that's all we have here now is like Coca-Cola Classic. I think. I don't know. I don't normally look at it that closely, but I think we just have Coca-Cola Classic at this point. So yeah, but yeah, we don't have the original taste one. Yeah, I'm not sure. How much more reinforced glass do I need? I think I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm getting close. I just need to get even more plastic. That's not where the plastic comes out. That's where it does. Have I read the info for the teleporter? No. I think there's already parts of it that I know because I've seen a couple people say a couple things, but I've not looked at it too much myself because why would I read? I mean, what fun is that reading? Read, read. No, I all I know about it is where they said that you can build it, and that was like upstairs in one area, or where they showed a picture of it. But that's about all I know. But it sounds like from what people are saying, I am going to have to get one more built, which sucks, but I guess that's the way it's going to be. Uh, because I really don't want to build the second one because building the first one has been a big pain in the butt. So to have to do it again is going to be a pain in the butt times two. But that's kind of the way it goes. So be it. This game every once in a while has the tendency to be a giant pain in the butt. But for some reason, I keep coming back to it, despite its tendencies to be the way that it is. And let's see, everything had to go into this one, right? This is the one I was shooting for. Yeah, everything was going here. So that was it. I just wanted to make sure that I was putting all this stuff into the proper spot. And as it turns out, I am. So that's good. However much of all of it I need. That one's actually empty. Huh. Okay. I thought maybe I needed all of that. All right, so that should be good. Synovia, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. How do you get the fertilizer out of the box? I don't know. I don't know if you can anymore. Oh, or are you talking out of this box? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that one. I'm sure that someone in the chat can come up with the answer to that one. I do not know myself how you would do such a thing. All right, so there's that. And then I think all I've got left is the gourds. So let's throw those in. And the gourds were going into this one, I believe. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there they go. All right, so that's happening. Got it. So these I need to start putting into here so that way I've got all my spares. In case people are wondering why I left one in each of these containers, that is why. Get out of there. Okay. So my glass is done. So now we can start doing things over here. Zareth, how you doing? Great to see ya. So yeah, now we can make all my support beams for this. So let's do that. We need 12 of these. 12 secondary blocks. So let's set these up. I believe I have everything I need for this here. I'm going to need even more aluminum ingots. So I'm going to have to go back upstairs and do some gentle dinking to get that. I don't need the silver anymore, so I'm going to get this out of here. Because this is just going to get in my way. So, Braden Hughes, how you doing? Sorry to hear that your day was boring. Hopefully it gets better soon. Cobalt I do need. Yeah, both of these need cobalts. I'm getting all kinds of achievements for things that we've done a long, long time ago. Electronic cards, yeah, they need electronic cards. And then that battery, I guess I can just set that out of the way now, for now. And then aluminum ingots. Oh, I'm going to need a whole lot of aluminum. Whole lot of aluminum. Aluminium, even, for those of you who prefer it that way. So let's do that. So yeah, just run back over here, grab the flaming pickaxe, and do all kinds of gentle dinking. That's still so funny that you can do that now. I don't know why you can, but for whatever reason you can. And we all know how much I love a gentle dink. And I mean, just to think that now, I mean, for the people that have never cleared out the mine, now you can clear out the mine and just have it all immediately turned into ingots. And all it costs you is 10,000 euro dollars to get the thing, which in the big scheme of things isn't that much money. I mean, 10 G's is, I guess if you're starting out, 10 G's in this game is a lot. But, I mean, when you've gotten far enough in, 10 G's is hard to, I mean, it's hardly anything. Does this game have lights? It does. I mean, it's got one. Lights. It's got one. Doesn't have like full-blown ones like other games does. I always call this the accidental night, because it's bound to the F key, which I occasionally hit, and my flashlight just pops out for no reason. So it does have one. That should probably be enough for now. So, Shelby, have a wonderful day at work. Take care of yourself. We will see you again very, very soon. Hope everything goes great for you. Yeah, just like that, we got like however many ingots, close to 200, if not more. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close. So it might have hit 200 on the nose without even trying. No, it's just short. So should be one more here somewhere, because yeah, I was just saying it should be an even number. Should be still an even number. There we go. Well, I can't stop on 198. That's not going to work. That's just wrong. So there. Got to have 200. I mean, if we're going to do it like that, we're going to get 200. There we go. Cannot get that green storage and the other part to connect together. Does anyone know why that can be? The green storage. I do not know what the green storage is. So I could not tell you, because I'm not sure what green storage is. So I'm of no help there. Eric's getting a sigh for something. Pretty close is always better than ugly close. Eric. Right there. There you go. Right over there. All right, so we got to do this 12 times. Yeah, this is why I'm not jazzed about building this thing twice. I mean, once is cool, twice is overkill. I mean, this is the game. I mean, this is kind of game you'd have to like stream for like 48 hours to like get everything that you want, and I just don't have it in me. I just don't. Uh, but we'll get this done, and at least see what one of them looks like. Okay, okay. My cobalts there. Oh, reinforced glass. I should have put cobalt in both of them. Would have made more sense. All right. So the thing that you put your fruit in. Oh, now if you're talking about this thing, so if you're talking about this and like putting one of those in there, you gotta be aiming at just the right spot, because if you aim at the wrong spot, the cube will not pop in there. So if that's what you mean, I'm not sure. 48-hour stream hype. No. Not likely. Not likely. I mean, three hour stream hype, maybe, but 48 hours, that'd be a lot. I couldn't make it 48 hours. Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the 1K videos. That's hard to believe. I have a hard time believing that myself. That we've done over 1,000 videos now. What the heck is wrong with me that we've done a 1,000 videos? I really love what I'm doing. That's for sure. But it's hard to believe that we've done 1,000 of them. It's pretty amazing. And I mean, the thing about it is that when it happened, I didn't even realize that we were there. I mean, I got some kind of a notification saying you've posted 1,000 videos. I'm like, really? Huh? I had no idea. Just another happy accident that we had. Oh, resume. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, and I need like 12 workshop tables, and again, just don't have it in me to have like workshop tables all the way down the line to make 12 of these at one shot. I'm just not as dedicated. There we go. Oh man, yeah, I remember when I cleared out the mine. That was a lot. Yeah, that was like 4 hours, and I did that late at night. I just that was one. I think it was a request to have that cleared out. Might have even been Cozy that put in the request for me to do that. And so we started, and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take. And it honestly, it took more time, I think, to clean everything up than it did to actually dink everything out. The dinking was just slow because you just got to a point where the game just started screaming at me because of like all of the stuff that was on the screen at one time. It got to be the computer's just like no, and it just was like begging for mercy. So we had to do some dinking, clean it all up, do some more dinking, clean it all up again, just keep on doing that over and over and over and over and over again. And yeah, when it was all said and done, we were at it for like 4 hours. It was a cozy Thursday stream. It was like a Thursday night chill vibe kind of thing. Actually, I don't think it was Thursday. It might have been a Friday because I have a hard time imagining that I would have done that on a Thursday, given the fact that I would have had to have gone to work on Friday. So I might have done that as like a Friday night thing. It was definitely a chill stream, and it was definitely Susie Lou was out of town because that's why I ended up doing it. But I feel like I did it on a Friday, and it was a late nighter. I don't know. We can always go back and check the tape for sure. I can look when I. It might have been a Sunday. Maybe it was or maybe it was a Saturday night into a Sunday. Maybe it was a Sunday into a Monday. Maybe Monday was a holiday. All the mysteries. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look and see exactly when I did that one. But one way or the other, it was 4 hours. It was a long one. Yeah, it might have. I think it was Saturday here. That would have made sense for it to be Saturday here. Lights. Um. All right. There's that, and the aluminum, which is you there. Now you got to go check. I'd have to take a look on my list to see exactly what day it was. Because the good thing is that I mean, well, and you know, Cozy, you can see it in your content. If you look in your content, it shows you the published date. I just cannot remember what date we published it. Okay, so that is not everything. So what am I missing? What have I not done? I've got the main block. I got the secondary block. I think I've got the block part one. Yeah, I would have done the block part one because that was easy. Yeah, those are the block part one. The block part two. Oh no, I did not do that, or did I? No, I did that. I think maybe all I need is I think I might just need the rest of the. I might just need the rest of the reinforced glass. That might be all I'm missing. Because this thing takes a few more reinforced glass. So I think that's the only thing or reinforced cables. Maybe that's all I'm missing. No, I would have done that. Huh. I can't figure out what I'm missing here. Resume. Maybe it's the reinforced cables? I think it's the reinforced cables. I think that's the only thing I don't have. But I thought I made those because it wouldn't have taken anything. Is it the what were there pipes on there? Did I miss something? Let's take a look. Go back to this. Well, the pipes we just did. So the main block, the secondary block, we just did those. We've got the screen. We got the block part 1. We've got the pipes. We got the block part 2s. I think I have the block part 3. Yeah, the block part 3 I've got. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Been looking on this where the streets have no name. I think it's these reinforced cables. I think that's the only thing I'm missing. That's what I'm going to go with, and say that that is what I do not have. So reinforced cables are 5 electric cables, 3 iron ingots. Yeah, I feel like I did not do that. If someone wants to go back and watch episode 45, you can see what I'm missing, but I think that's what it is. I'm almost positive. Yeah, because I feel like I did not make all the cables to do that. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say that I need 9 iron ingots and 15 electric cables. So let's try that as our thing that we're missing. So it was a Friday. Oh, okay. So it was a Friday night for me. And she was probably, I'm not sure where she would have been. Yeah, I don't know. She was out of town. She might have been up in the burbs visiting the fam. And that would have been like the week before Thanksgiving. So that might have been it. Perhaps. Yeah, I don't know for sure. It was a week before Black Friday. Okay, do I have the copper over here? I don't think I do. So let's grab my copper. And do I have an empty? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if I had an empty here. But I do. So, yeah, and that would be nice, David, if they put a check mark next to everything for those of us who don't complete everything all at once. That would be very nice to be able to say, yeah, you did this part, you didn't do this part. Especially on these more complicated builds, because this is a monster build for this guy. And it takes, I mean, this one's going to take me close to 2 hours to get it done, which is why I'm not excited about doing it again. I may just put it up and have it as a memento. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be like there. It's like, it's the teleporter that goes nowhere because you don't have 2 of them. It'll be like just a decoration. Maybe. Let's see, 15 more cables or 5 more cables. Nope. My copper ingots. I see cobalt. There they are. All right. So there's that. And I think I've got iron around here somewhere. Yeah, here's some iron. So take that, put that on there, and we will make our reinforced cables. I don't think I have I don't have a something there to catch it. Oh, oh wow, that actually had a reinforced cable in it. Hmm, weird. I was expecting that to actually be a something else. There's just a reinforced cable sitting there on the table. All right. Whatever the case may be. So we'll let that run. Let's go ahead and clean all this up. I could have used both of my benches there, Hans, for sure. I just didn't because it was so few cables. But yeah, I definitely could have. If it was something where I needed more than 15, I mean, I did one additional pass on that one. But yeah, you're right. I could have, when I was making those cables, I could have used both benches. All right. And let's put that there. Oh yeah, and I got to check the roadmap in the office. Yes, I do. So maybe I will do that. Let's throw that in there too. Roadmap in the office. Let's go take a look up here. It's kind of cool they put it up here. So, shop, parking, gas station, bunker, car wash station. You see, the things that scare me about these builds are what the flub is it going to take to build all these things, man? I'm very scared how long it's going to take to like build the car wash, build the laundry, build the computer, build the freight train, all of these things. It just scares me how much time it's going to take to do each of those things. Like how much stuff is it going to take to build the car wash? I mean, I feel like I just need to have automatic fabricate. I feel like I need 50 of everything, and I just don't have the space or the time. And they've just got to always be running always just to have everything you could possibly need for each of these things. Like we're going to need steel girders, we're going to need steel cables, we're just going to need stuff upon stuff upon stuff upon stuff upon stuff. And it just feels like a lot, man. And that's the only thing that worries me. It's just like, how many things are you going to need for that? The gas station was more than a handful of plates. It was however many plates it was also girders. And then there were all of the pumps that you had to build that were like a bunch of elite cards. It was a lot for that thing, man. There was a lot of work that went into that. There was definitely more than just plates. That thing was a heck of a build. So, why has this stopped? Why did that stop? Is it because I put the stuff on the other spot? Is that what happened? Where did I put my steel cables? Oh no, I only needed 3 reinforced cables. That's the duh. That's why it stopped, because you only needed 3 of them. I thought I needed 15. All right, is this the thing I'm missing? Is that's what we were missing? That was it. I needed 3 of those. And I think that is all. That is it. So now we can go in and take a look at it. So here we go. You can see what it looks like. So I guess we can, let's see. Like this would be all of the different things it could do. Cool. So like maybe I don't even know. So it's got that picture, it's got that picture, it's got that picture, it's got that picture. So it's like how do you know? I mean, and if you only have 2 of them built, how do you even know where all you can go? So it's such a mystery. Um, have I watched any of the Chicago shows? I have not. None of the 3. Just because I'm not a fan of those kinds of shows. So yeah, I've not seen any of those. So yeah, we've got 15 foncy buttons. I mean, what you could do with it, I don't know. So change name here, just for the fun of it. Fonse. Let's do that. Just because we can. I don't know. Cool. I built a teleporter. Can't do anything with it, but I built one. So here we go. We're just going to go like this. Put it up there. Get it out of my way. Take it. Run upstairs. Because that's where I saw him build it. They kind of had it plopped right about here. So that's what I'm going to do with it. Because that feels like a good place to put it. So, let's see. Machinery. Take teleporter and plop it right about there. Just drop it right in that spot over there. Cool. Then I'll have a giant teleporter. So it's pretty. That is true, Sage. It absolutely is. It's got all the parts. And apparently we need at least 2 of them in order to make it work. And somehow it will teleport. I don't know how it teleports everything because you still only end up having two of them. So, uh, nothing else has got a bunch of pretty colors and lots of parts and all the quality pivots to put all the parts in place. Oh man, I got to put all of the cement in place one at a time too. Okay, that's fine. One bucket of cement, two, three, etc., 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 and so on and so forth, and again, and once more. And I think we might be up to 12, maybe 13, maybe 14, maybe 15. I don't know. I've lost count. It could be. Are we there yet? There it is. Cool. It's a, where can we teleport to now? Nowhere, because apparently I need a second one. Am I going to build one right now? No, I'm not. I'm going to have it there, but I'm not going to build another one right now. I might start working on make the parts for it, but yeah, I'm not going to build another one right now. If only I had another automatic fabricator that wasn't hanging out in midair upstairs. If only, but I do. And yeah, I could build another one of those, and those things are a pain in the butt to build too. That's the only thing that gets to be troublesome about the game is that all the stuff that's like the good stuff that you really want to build, it's all the pain in the butt to build all of it. Because a lot of it takes like elite cards, and those really stink. Now, did I see something? Did I see something here in the notes that an advanced card? They did change that. Now that's kind of nice. They did make it where now it's only 5 electronic cards to make an advanced. So now an elite card is only 10 cards instead of 20. So that's better. Because when it was 20 electronic cards to make one elite card, that kind of stunk. But they did make that part better. So that's cool. Now it's only 10. Yeah, I love that change too. I think I saw that, and it was like tucked away in the notes on the most recent update. And it was surprising because the big thing that was in the most recent update where they were talking about all the things that were the new tutorial. So I never read the patch notes that much in depth to see what else they talked about there. So what else is in there? Advanced PCB crafting has been modified from 10 to 5 PCBs, whatever a PCB is. Cat block component no longer requires a PCB. Water pump component no longer requires a PCB. What the heck is a PCB? Level 1 pickaxe yields 1 ore per hit. Level 2 pickaxe upgrade has been removed. Water bottle machine can be stopped directly. So those are things that they had there. Huh. Still don't know what a PCB is. So it's a J-Dub sighting. What's up? Yes, this game is still a thing. It is. We've got yeah, they keep on doing new stuff to it. So yeah, it is still a thing. It's still happening. Can you buy this game to your PS4? I doubt it. Printed circuit boards. Uh, we can make printed circuit boards? Why do I not remember us being able to make printed circuit boards? What what were they calling a printed circuit board? Were they talking about electronic cards? Maybe that's what they meant. Oh, okay. That's what it is. Then why do they call it a PCB, darn it? I'm easily confused. Just call it an electronic card. That's what it's called. I don't know. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. But what now? I guess we'll go upstairs and get some more water up here. I always I just that's the other trouble I have, and trust me, I love this game. I absolutely love this game to death. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I just never know where to start with anything. It's like what do I do? What do I work on? And I just never have an answer. It's just always too much trying to figure out what my answer is in terms of what I should do and when and how and why. I just never know. And I just make it up as I go along. But I got plenty of room for water now. So I got that going for me. Got plenty of water space. So everyone will be not thirsty. That is just that is like the curse of this game is that there are just so many things and trying to figure out what you want to do first. And for me, who has major challenges with like trying to figure out a thing to prioritize, it gets to be a bit crippling because it's like, what should I do? And just not being able to figure it out is just it's rough, man. It's very rough. It's like I could do this or this or this or this or this or this or this, and I just no idea of what I should do, and just it's like I pick a thing and go next, and that's about it. I don't know. No shopping carts in this game. No, everyone just walks in with their own bags apparently that they got from somewhere. Hey, she's got a red cat shirt on. When did they get rid of the when did they get rid of the other colored cat shirts? I've always known it to be an orange one. Now she's got a red shirt. So, very, very interesting. I wonder if that's a recent change as well. Let's take all of those. I've got a bunch of leftover fruits and veggies. I guess I'll take these upstairs too, because why not? They do walk slow in this one. Very, very much so. All right, so all the stuff I've got in that I had left over there, I'm going to just take all this, throw it all into here upstairs. So just put all that there, and then I got to run all these back downstairs too, because they're all in the going to be in the way otherwise. So just a bunch of random veggies and stuff. Okay, there's that. And then I will teleport these all back downstairs, so they're not all sitting up there. All right. So those are now all here and out of the way. All right, that's good. There we go. So, other stuff I can do. uh, I've got all this stuff. It's like all random stuff that I got, I think, from the Advent calendar. Just like random things. I mean, I guess I could set up a couple more of these. Just that way I get even more plastic. Maybe that's what I do. Yeah, maybe I make another one of those to get some more plastic. What the heck does it even take to make one of these things? I mean, these are like from the very, very beginning. Uh, what would it take? It's not that. It's this. Refinery. Base chassis, resource storage tank, main blocks. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I make another one of those. Maybe I make one or two of those. Just that way I can have even more plastic. Because I feel like I've got a lot of things that require a lot of plastic. So maybe we'll do that. Go back to something simple here. So we'll set one of these up over here. See what pieces parts we need for all this. So one of them. Let's just get all my pieces parts for this guy. It's been forever since I made one of these, and it feels like we just need them. One iron ingot. Oh no! Can I handle one iron ingot? I don't know. That might be a bit much. I don't know if I can do it. I can't if I can't find my iron. So there's that problem. Yeah, one iron. I don't know if I can handle that. That's a lot to ask. It's a big ask there. Um, and how many of those does it take again? I thought that main block would mean that it would only take one, but apparently that's wrong. 7. Okay. Love Immortal Play. How you doing? Do you hate me yet for telling you about the update? Of course not. Absolutely not. Not whatsoever. I mean, I like I said, I love this game. This game frustrates me, but I love it. But it does frustrate me. Just in the way that some parts of it are. I mean, it's a game that is meant to just be played for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Cozy is right. I do not know how to hate. Absolutely not. Cannot hate. Not enough room in this world for hate. There's just not. No. It's all good. But you just this game you just need to like play it and play it and play it. And unfortunately in the world of me, that's just not it's not something I can do, but I love it whenever I play it. I just wish that you didn't have things that always took like 4 hours to do. Like I like the entire thing about having to build a second teleporter. Am I ever going to build a second teleporter? Probably not. At least no time soon. Just because I'm just not that interested in teleporting. Not for everything it's going to take for me to do it. I don't even know where the heck I teleport. I mean, it's like, yay, I got 2 teleporters. But it's going to take so many dang parts to build the second teleporter that I might as well just make all kinds of other stuff in the game just to have a more filled basement. I need so many resources, and that's the biggest trouble I have. Mrs. Jack, how you doing? It is the best game and the best player on this game. Wait, is Cancel playing? Where is he? Again, what's going on? Or is it Austin? Where? What are we talking about? I don't see anyone else in here. It's great seeing you. Yeah, like Wayne. Wayne is a madman. 2,365 hours in counting. Could you imagine if I had 2,365 hours worth of content on YouTube for this game? You guys would go insane. We'd all lose our minds. We would all be completely, absolutely crazy if I had 2,365 episodes or 2,365 hours. Think about that. If I did that all live, and if every one of my episodes was 2 hours, and we'll call it like 2.365 hours. So about the normal time of one of my live streams, we'd have 1,000 episodes of this right now. Would you watch this for 1,000 episodes? I don't think so. I think at some point you'd be like, no, I can't take it anymore. Make it stop. And that would just be, it would be too much. But man, 2,365 hours. That is a ridiculous amount of time, and I mean that in the best of ways. In the best of ways, that's just nice. A ridiculous amount of time on this game, for sure. Man, you'd watch until I got the bunker. There you go. And then you'd be like, all right, you got the bunker. Peace out. No more. That's it. I think I got my aluminum over here. I do. Okay, so there's that. Plop that on there. And then the base. You see, I miss the days when everything was simple like this. And all it took was iron and aluminum, and it was just like that. And there was nothing hard about it. I mean, it was really, life was a dream. People watch Bold and the Beautiful every day. uh, so yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be a lot. All right, so there we go. And now we got four things for what you call it, that stuff. So we'll just set that right there by it. Denied. Okay. So now I got four for plastic. Thankfully, I've got tons and tons of coal that I can just throw in here. So that's good. Yeah. Your request for me to play 2,365 hours of this has been denied. Will not happen. I'm sorry. Just will not. Throw a whole bunch of coal into here. So I'll throw like 100 coal in there just for giggles. Maybe even 105. Shadow Quest. Have I said hi to you yet? I don't think I have. What's up? How you doing? Bold and Beautiful is full of great drama. My grandmother was a big Days of Our Lives fan. I think I may have said that before, but she loved Days of Our Lives. That was like her favorite thing, for sure. Do I want to make one more of those? I don't know. Do I? I don't know. Do I? I feel like I want to now move this because this is now kind of in the way. So I might move this. Get it? Maybe I'll put it over here by this one. So we'll do that. So yeah, we'll take this one. We'll set it over here. So advanced automatic fabricator, and that goes like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll put that there. That'll work. Sure. That that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Cans got sent back to the shelter. Oh, I should not have picked that up. I meant to do this and pick up the entire box. Okay, right click and E, right click and E. Quality pivots again. Forgot how many parts this thing had to it. Lots and lots of parts. Okay, so that works. It's fine. So now I could go ahead, if I wanted to, get another one of these set up. Or actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to finally move this over here. Yeah, Days of Our Lives. I even watched that for a while, but not for a tremendous. No, you know what? I don't want to move that because I don't know what's going to happen if I move that. I'm not going to move it because it's got a lot of coal in there, and I don't know what's going to happen if I move it. So I'm just going to leave it. I might just build another one. So then I'll have five. So maybe I'll do that. I'd be worried if I moved it. So just build another one and not run any risk of what might happen if I move the thing. So it is safe to move it. Okay. All right. Cool. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know what would happen with all the coal that would be in there. But if it's safe to move it, we will move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. There. That was just for you, Cozy, right there. Do, 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 do. There. Got it. There it is. You like to move it. All right. That's going to go that way. Physically fit. Physically fit. Is that right? That's right. There. Okay. Got it. Cool. Nice. You named your resident peacocks King Julian and Mort. All hail the New York Giants! New York Giants! That's just such a good movie. Such a good movie. So I could build number five and number six and have them right there. That might be it. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I mean, I don't know. That seems like a good enough plan as any. So yeah, we'll build a couple more. Why not? Because I need plenty of plastic. That seems to be a given. So yeah, we'll make a couple more of these. Because parts are always needed. It feels like. Don't need that yet. Where is my iron? There it is. Okay. And keep that rolling. So they raise their fingers to do a shaky bump dance. That would be worth seeing for sure. All right. Keep going then. You've played a game for 3,200 hours. Wow. Holy smokes. That is amazing, man. Marcy Far, how you doing? Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. As we continue working on these, because we can't. I just need one more of those. Okay. Just one more. Excellent. Yeah, 3,200 hours of anything is dedication. I mean, especially if it's not something you're getting paid for. That is incredible dedication, I must say. So, all right, there's that. Yeah, but I mean, as long as you're having fun, that's the most important part. I mean, if you're having fun, you can't go wrong. All right, there's that. Okay, and then just the base. 6 more of them. Where? Okay. I love the fact that you can build the thing, immediately destruct it, and then put it in a box and build it somewhere else. That is really, really cool. I like that part. So we're going to take this and build it right over here. Nope, that's wrong. That's not what we're doing. We're doing this. This is absolutely what we're doing. And turning it around like that. Oh, but I've got this box in the way, so let's move the box. Oh, no, now I'm fine. Now it'll let me. Sit there. And now I'll move the box out of the way. Quality pivots. Done. All right, 5 of them. I mean, five's probably not bad. 5 will probably keep me busy for a while. So we'll do that. And we'll put like 100 and so in here. There. That works. 11,000 hours in The Sims 4. Wow. Whoa. It's amazing. I mean, I'm telling you, that is a heck of a lot, man. That is a whole lot. 11,000 hours. I cannot imagine doing anything other that is not work related for 11,000 hours. I cannot imagine it. Let's see. Now what? Um, because I mean, if I even wanted to start doing stuff that was like for another one of those, which I really don't, I need to like start making like plates and stuff. I'd need just tons and tons and tons of plates. I don't know. So maybe I just what does it even take to make another automatic fabricator? I mean, if I wanted to go down that pain road again, if I wanted to go down that road of absolute nightmare, what would I even need for one of those? Not that I want to do this, but if I wanted a whole lot of pain in my life, It would be, let's see, an advanced card, electric cables, plastic, electric cards, ingots, electric cards. So an elite electric card and another elite electric card. Yeah, so it's a lot of pain. So I'd need a whole bunch of electric cards again. So I'd have to get something making a bunch of electric cards. So maybe I just turn something on and make a bunch of electric cards. Maybe that's where I start. Is having these make a whole bunch of stuff. So let's see. Now I need my plastic again. Do I have one that's got plastic? I think I do. Yeah, that's got some plastic in it. So let's go ahead. Get all of my plastic and yeah, maybe I'll just start making a bunch of electronic cards. I've gotta start thinking of things I can do that were going to be like productive and will lead to something in the end. So I remember, I mean, I played. Now I didn't play 5,000 hours of it, but I played a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day. That was I absolutely loved that game. I played it. I got into World of Warcraft. I got in a little bit late, and when I say a little bit late, I was near the end of the original vanilla WoW. I got in about that late. So I was not in, I got in not long before Burning Crusade. So I didn't really get a chance to do much of the original stuff before Burning Crusade came along and obsoleted everything. But that was my big thing. And then I played it. I don't remember when I kind of gave up on it. It was either Miss Pandaria or right after that. Somewhere in there I was done. But I love playing that game. I mean, it would be fun to pick up again now. I think I'd have a lot of fun with it at this point if I were to come back to it. I think I've got all my other stuff here. Let's see. I've got my gold here. I've got some silver around here somewhere. I don't remember where, so or it may have gone over in the other place. Oh, I need a bunch of silver too. You know, Cozy, if you've never played it, I there you can certainly get a free trial of it. It would be worth trying. I mean, if you like quest-based games, I think you'd love it. And and again, I know that they have at least at one point in time they had free trials of it, and it'd be worth trying out on a free trial just to see what you think of it. But I really think you'd enjoy it. World of Warcraft housing, isn't that something they've been talking about forever? I don't know. I mean, I thought that was something that was like a long time ago kind of thing. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of the last time I actually played World of Warcraft. It has been a long time. And of course, my very first character in World of Warcraft, I played a holy priest, and that was back when you could not do any kind of damage as a holy priest. It was it was painful. I loved it. I don't know if I was all that good at it, but I liked it. But it was not fun trying to level yourself up as a holy priest back in like early days World of Warcraft because you could just do like no damage to anything at all ever. It was just not fun. But it's been a long time. At some point, I might get back to it again, but I don't know. I just don't have the time for it. That's the only trouble I have. Stuart, how you doing? Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you very much for coming on by. And hey, you never have to worry about how much you say in chat. We love our lurkers, absolutely love our lurkers. Just having you here is the big thing. So thank you very much for coming by and spending some time with us. Hope we catch you again soon. Hope you had a fun time. More than anything. Hope you had a good time. So yeah, leveling as a healer was horrible. it was not good, but I made it. I mean, it was, and then when they give you, when you could dual spec, then that really made life a lot easier. But that was back before you could even dual spec. So my spec was Holy Priest, and that was it. And I made do with it. It was a lot, but we made it happen. All right, so there we go. I've got gold, silver. I've got the copper round here. So I'm just going to start making a whole bunch of cards because I don't know what else to do. So we're just going to make cards upon cards upon cards. So I have that run. And then over here, I'm going to make a whole bunch of plates because I know I'm going to need a whole bunch of plates. So let's have this make a whole bunch of plates. Oh, I can't even do that because I need. Oh no, that doesn't take iron. So iron and uranium. So we'll put these, or no, aluminum even. Put these both up here and have that do that. Okay. And these are going to make plates because I need plates. All right. So these are both going. At some point, I'll make another fabricator, but I'm going to need tons and tons and tons of cards. So I'm just going to let that make all kinds of cards, and then we'll maybe get back to it. So, M. Doss, how you doing? Yeah, I love this game too. I'm at the point now where I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. I mean, because again, I've got a teleporter. It is a very expensive hood ornament because I've only got one, and I just do not feel the motivation to make a second one. Um, I need a lot more infrastructure before I can even think about making a second one and not have it take me 2 hours to make it. So yeah, that's kind of where I am with that. So yeah, the large ingot storage. Like what does it take to even make large ingot storage? Is it, let's see, large ingot storage. 20 planks of wood. I saw that the thing was massive. I don't know if it really matters. Because again, if you've got infiniballs, why do you need a large ingot storage? So it holds 2,000 ingots, and it can go in the ore mine or the basement. Okay, cool. Again, you've got an infiniball. Why would you build a large ingot storage? I don't know. Can we expand the walls more in the workshop? Oh yeah, for sure we can. I mean, anything that doesn't look like this, we can expand. So yeah, we could expand that way. I could expand that way. I mean, there's a lot of room for expansion. This cannot be expanded because again, this looks like this. But I can expand that way. All that can be expanded. We've got plenty that we could do in that regard. I would need a bunch of sand to make the cement buckets. But we are far from there. It frees up the balls for other stuff. I mean, I guess if you need to have that many infiniballs, I because now we don't even need the infiniballs for the ore anymore, other than uranium. And an infiniball is easy to make. I mean, what does it take to make an infiniball? Yeah, I caught that, Eric. The phrasing, I saw that. Oh, and Chosen One, how you doing? Great to see you. I don't think I said hi. Yeah, because an infiniball is what to make one of those. I mean, what do we got for that? Where is it? Yeah, one elite card. That's not bad anymore. I mean, it's 10 cards and 5 cobalt. I mean, and the things take up like next to no space. So I don't know. I mean, maybe in the beginning before you have the ability to make the elite cards, maybe that's where it comes in good and handy. But aside from that, I'm like, I don't know, maybe. It's just my thought. So, now what? So I'm making cards. I'm making plates. So I've got that going on. It's been a while since I went and did this. So let's get some water. I'm sure I need some water upstairs. I'm sure everyone is parched and is leaving because I don't have any water for them. So let's do that. I should probably turn a couple of these on and have them make some things. So this has cucumbers, this has mushrooms. So let's just grab both of those things and bring them up here. So sure. And we do have some water. So let's do that. Grab all of that and grab these. So, oh, and we got a bunch of cherries. Let's grab the beets. Let's grab the mushrooms. Let's grab the cucumbers. Bring all those up. Get all this kind of put away. Give people more options of things that they can buy. Because everybody loves an option. That works. Please don't hit the cubes on your way through, whatever you do. As you can tell, I'm extremely concerned about how much money I make in this game. It's very important to me how much money I make. Which is why I keep this place stocked so well. All right, there's that. And at some point, I need to make more cement, coal, wood chips. I need to do all that. So that. The generator, they require fuel. What is the benefit? You can just add more solar panels. Well, the big thing, I mean, the engines do better than the solar panels. So there's that, because the solar panels are 20 watts per, and the big engine is 50 watts per. Or if you, I mean, when you get to the point where you can do the nuclear reactor, a nuclear reactor is basically 25 solar panels. So it's all just about what you want to build and how much you want to invest. That's really the big thing. I am 21.8% of the way to opening the bunker. I feel like I always get to about 21.8% of the way to opening the bunker, and then I have to spend the money on something. That feels like it's always the way it goes. So, yeah, all the time. Oh, yeah, and I've got all the other things here. Now, can I make... What kind of juice can we make here? Because I've not made juice in a while. You cannot make cherry juice. That's kind of funny that you can't make cherry juice. It would seem like you should be able to make cherry juice, but you cannot. So I don't know why. That just makes bottles. I mean, I guess I can some cherries. I mean, do I even have any cans? I don't even have any cans. So I'd have to get some cans. Um, so yeah, I would need that. Cozy could finish WoW in a week. Grapefruit. The only trouble with grapefruit is that it takes so long to make it. Because I mean, the grapefruit grows on trees and it's very slow. That's the only bad thing about that. I guess I'll go upstairs, get some more aluminum. Use one of these aluminum. Do, 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 do. Aluminum. Do, 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 do. Aluminum. Do, 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 do. I've slightly lost my mind a little bit. I need cans. Hey! Yeah, aluminum. That's where I... Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, we'll do a bunch of this. I'm actually trying to count this time. So that's 30. That's 40. There's 50. All right. Just trying to get up to 100. 80. 90. Done. Okay, there we go. There's that. Julian C. How you doing? Great to see you. Gameroo, how are you doing? Great to see you as well. And Shinigami Joe, how you doing on the Twitch side? Great to see you. First time chatter. Hope you're doing well. And I thought that for World of Warcraft, I thought that they still had something where it was free for the first 20 levels. So you can play it up to level 20, see what you thought of it, and then after that, you'd have to sign up for a subscription if you wanted to play longer. Or maybe they don't have the free 20 levels anymore. Maybe they don't have that. But I thought that they did. So let's make a bunch of cans. Let's do that. Do I need cans alone? I saw that, Eric. That sent you off to level 3 of the thing. Going further and further into the naughty corner. Way down in there. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to feed this with aluminum ingots. That's what I'm trying to do. And then I'll put some more over there. Cool. Fire these up. Make some cans. All right, cool. There's some things. You just started episode 27, so it's oh wow, yeah. Where yeah, we've grown up a lot since episode 27. we've definitely made a lot of strides since that point in time. This game just will keep you going and going and going and going and going. And the other thing that's interesting about this game is that since we did the very beginnings of it, so much about the game itself has changed. The game is not nearly what it was before. I want to see if I can make something that I can bottle. I know I've got watermelon because I've still got watermelon juice upstairs. What are some of the other things that we can bottle? Pineapples, bananas, carrots. Oh, I can make carrot juice. Yeah, so maybe I'll make some carrot juice. And I can make some strawberry juice. But those are both, I've got both of those in the same one. I've got both of these in the same duplicator. So let's start making some carrots. Let's do that. So I'm going to have this run and make some carrots. It'll give me something to do. That works. What can this do? I can't make garlic juice. Can't make eggplant juice. Wish I could make pumpkin juice, but I don't think so. But I'm not sure. So, Cozy, definitely go and get some rest, but thank you very much for coming on by. I hope you feel better soon, for sure. But yeah, you definitely take care of yourself. You get all the rest you need. No doubt about it. Oh, yeah, all those other things. I still don't think I have any kiwi. That's the other thing. I don't think I have at any point in time, I do not think I have acquired any kiwi. I think I am kiwiless. I have no kiwi. That is a shame. So I guess I could work on getting some kiwi as well. Because I've still not gotten a kiwi seed in all of this time. So I'm making some stuff there. I guess I can make some stuff to like can. I'm making some cans. So that is happening there. What is over here? What was this doing? Oh, this was making the cakes. That's right. But oh man, I hate flour. I hate dealing with flour. Flour stinks. That is not fun. And how many cards do I have now? 28, so that's going. Plates, that's going. All right, so that's happening. And plastic, so let's go get a bunch of plastic. I need my own real grocery store. I don't know if I'd be qualified to run one. Those guys, I mean, that's hard work, having your own real grocery store. I could not imagine doing something like that. That is a labor of love. All right, there we go. Got that. Yeah, they had something. It was for your birthday. They had a birthday celebration. You could make birthday cakes, and people would come in and buy the birthday cakes. And they still have the cake machine. The worst part about the cake machine again is the fact that you've got to make the flour, and I hate making flour. Flour is just a pain in my keister, and that's why I do not do much of anything with it. So, did not realize that I was so concerned with no New Zealanders in the audience. He just keeps going. He does not stop. Yeah, and I've never gotten a kiwi seed. That has never happened. I don't know why I've been so unlucky on that, but somehow I have been. So yeah, we'll keep trying that. It's the first thing to sell out in your store. Yeah, flour. I wish that they had a better way of making the flour. I just don't like the flour machines. They're just not very efficient. They don't. You just can't make enough. It feels like it's an epic struggle all the time to get flour. I really do need 6 water machines. I only have 5 because that was just the way that they lined up on that wall. I should get a 6th one and just put it there. So that way I've always got 3 and 3 because that's always been a thing that's bugged me is that I've got 5 of these. So maybe I'll make a 6th one and put it there. I'm like I'm completely winging it here. Just winging it. Yeah, let's make a 6th water machine. All the infrastructure that I've always ignored in this game, and now I'm actually working on. What would it even take to make one of these? Because I've not made one of those in forever. A water machine. I don't think those are complicated either. No. Oh, it's one of those. Water bottle factory. So yeah, we'll do that. If I made absolutely everything to sell in the shop, what would I need to buy with the money? The bunker. The thing I would need, Trish, is this thing right upstairs. This thing right up here that's right back here that looks all fancy. This is the thing that you can buy with that. But in order to buy it, you need 1 million euro dollars because you've got to pay off your grandfather's debt, and he left you 1 million euro dollars in debt in order to acquire this bunker. So that's what you could spend your money on. Am I ever going to get to $1 million? No, never, ever, ever. But that's what you can spend your money on. Is that there is storage on the workbenches? Yes. So if you look on the workbenches, they do have the ability to store some stuff. So they can store reinforced cables, reinforced glass, motors, pipes, steel girders, steel plates, and cables, cards. So, yeah, it's Vault 10. We're nearly a quarter of the way there, and we'll never get much closer. It's a myth. It is an absolute myth. All right, so this is where we need some cards and plastic and cables. So I guess I could start like taking some stuff. So maybe I'll stop making my cards for a second, and yeah, so we'll start bringing some of the other things over. Yeah, it's very expensive, Trish. That's the main reason why I haven't gotten the thing. It's just so darn expensive. So let's grab my. Let's see. So we're gonna grab our iron ingots. Gonna grab our copper ingots. Gonna grab our. Let's see, our cards. And what else did I need? I think I grabbed my iron. I think that was it. So let's see. Oh, my plastic. That's the other thing I need. So plastic. All right. So there's all that. So we'll go ahead and put all this in. And then I'll finally have 6 of these things. And cable. So I need to make that here. And how many of these did I need? 1 cable. That's what I needed. All right. So we'll make 1 cable here. So I need my copper, which I have. All right. So there's that. I had to refresh the tab because for some reason the video and audio were out of sync. That is weird if there was a 5 second delay. I don't know what's going on with that. But that's a lot of delay there. I'm glad that it's better. I'm guessing that was a YouTube thing that was going on. I don't know. It wasn't me. No, I'm not. I'm not lip syncing or end syncing. Bye bye bye. Um, that's it. You don't see me pop up on YouTube anymore for some reason. Huh? I don't know why. That's sad. I mean, well, you can always like check my stuff. You can always go to the channel and see stuff there. Yeah, some I know that sometimes it just it falls off. Like there are ones that I follow that they'll fall off, so it happens. But yeah, you can always just like check and just uh, yeah, like check the Rusty Champagne channel, and you'll always see what we're up to. YouTube has a way of pushing things at you. I feel like it pushes at you based on the most recent things that you watch. And if you have things that you don't watch for a while, then they kind of fall off the radar. So you won't see stuff from those people as often. So I think that's kind of the way that goes. Let's see, plastic right there, and then my iron ingots, which are here. All right, so there's that. Now what? Chassis. One iron ingot, one plastic. I don't think I can handle that. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Okay, that's done. Do. Next up, this one. Oh, iron ingots, pipe, motor, cable. So that's easy. So we need a motor. Oh boy, that's right in my face. We need a cable. And then we need a pipe, which is just a plastic. All right. That's good. And then a couple more iron, which I've got over there. Done. And then we need this two more iron ingots, one more cable, one more motor. So your recommendations algorithm is so confused. Yeah, mine right now has a lot of stuff from London Hustle because I've started getting into London Hustle. I was watching London Eats before, and then I realized there was another channel called London Hustle. So it's getting a lot of London Hustle on there. I'm also getting a lot of stuff on people like I've started watching some stuff from a guy named Nomad Brad, who like took a U-Haul and converted it into a tiny home for himself, and he lives in Arizona. So I'm getting a lot of stuff about that. So that is really what a lot of my feed is turning into at this point in time, is that. And unless I start watching other stuff, then my feed just gets dominated with that. So it's really just dependent on like the most recent things that you watch. That needs to get out of the way. And then one more of those. London Hustle. I like London Hustle. I like both of them. I like London Hustle and I like London Eats. I think they're both really awesome to watch. There's another guy out there that I wish did more stuff. He hasn't done anything. It's been like a month or so. But there's a channel called Auto Hustles. He apparently lives in Taunton. I don't know where Taunton is compared to London. I'm not quite sure. But it seems like he's always based out of Taunton, so I assume that he lives there. And he does the same kind of thing, but he does it out of his car. And it's cool to watch. I always find that stuff very intriguing to see. Um, but yeah, the Auto Hustles guy, he doesn't do nearly as much as as the other guys do. But I like watching all of them. It just amazes me how big of a thing that is. in the UK. It's, I mean, well, it's big everywhere, but it seems like it's very, very big there. All right, so there's that. Is that right? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's the wrong positioning. So let me try that again. Oh no, that's the right. No, that's wrong. That's facing the wrong way. So can I try this again? Let's try reversing that. Oh no, that's gonna be shoot. So how do I get rid of this? Can I go like that and get rid of that? There. Okay, that's what I wanted. So Taunton is Somerset, West Country. I don't know what that means because that's not something that we. That's not verbiage that we have here. So I'm assuming is that like west of London or like Western England? Is that what you mean by that? I'm guessing. Wherever it is, it looks like it's very nice countryside, from what I can tell. And it seems like he's a good dude. Sounds like he like a year ago he had a daughter, and that's probably something that's been keeping him a lot more occupied. I would imagine. Okay, I think that we got that. Yeah, that's right now. Okay, cool. So now I've got like three of those west of England. Got it. Cool. Excellent. Now I gotcha. Okay, so I'll make this one also do Stillwater, Oklahoma. Okay, cool. There's that. Try mixing garden cleaning, restoration videos, true crime, science, cozy video games, mysteries, and more all in one feed. Yes, that is a lot, Eric. I could understand why your YouTube feed might be a little bit squirrely. I can see that now. But you know what? If it's what you like, then that's all that matters. That's all you need. It's all about what you like. That's the thing that means the most. Do I have that's corn? Do I have a kiwi? I do not have a kiwi. How about you? Are you a kiwi? This is what happened to me last time. I just kept doing this looking for a kiwi and not getting a kiwi over and over and over again. The relentless quest for a kiwi. Um, Now what? Go upstairs, take that water, put it up. I guess that'll be next. Trouble with YouTube feeds and stuff is that not seeing new stuff. Uh, I guess I'm not. I guess so. It's yeah. Like even the stuff I see with London Hustle. It shows a lot of the older stuff. But I feel like if it's something new that he does, then I do see the new thing that pop. But I do see a lot of stuff that was older. Like it'd be interesting for those of you who have Rusty Champagne stuff come up on your recommendations. Number one, I'm sorry, and number two, I'd be very interested to know what does it recommend to you of mine. Does it recommend stuff that I did like 8 months ago? Does it recommend stuff that I did 4 months ago? Does it recommend stuff that I did 2 days ago? Does it recommend Factory Town Idol? I'd love to know what exactly it recommends to you if it comes up on your recommendation feed. So Felicia Bear, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Enjoy watching Casper with the kiddos. That's the most important stuff right there. Have a great, great time. So yeah, if you pop on YouTube and if my ugly mug comes up at like the top of your recommendations, what does it say of mine that you should watch? I'd love to know because, like I said, with London Hustle, it'll show me stuff that he did like 8 months ago. So does it bring up like old 8 month ago Rusty Champagne stuff? And again, I'm sorry if it does, that'd be bad. But you only get up to date stuff of me. Okay, yeah, I wondered about that because I don't know how it decides what it wants to put there. So you clear your cache and reboot tablet. Okay. You just type Rusty Champion every time. It's also weird that at this point in time, it's like we're at the point now where you could type in Rusty Champ, you could type in Rusty Champ and Rusty Champagne with like autofill, which is again something that I never thought was going to happen into my life. So that's kind of weird. Recommends your latest videos. If I leave it on autoplay, it'll go to older videos. Okay, that's kind of interesting to see. So, um, you just go into my subscriptions to find me. Okay. Kathy Noble, how you doing? Just came here because you saw I was live. It's at the top of my YouTube suggestions. Oh, cool. I'm glad that YouTube suggested me. So, all right, you actually found me through a recommended video. It's been a while though, but I'm pretty sure it was a video that was newer at the time. I'm sorry that you were watching something that it was probably something the cans did, and that it's like maybe we recommend this Rusty Champagne thing. Perhaps, maybe. So, Cammy K, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're doing things. We got a teleporter. Can't use it because I don't have two of them. Not going to build the second one. Not right now at least. But there's a fancy looking teleporter, but you need apparently two of them. So spoiler alert. Sorry, I spoiled it. But yeah, we got a teleporter. It looks great. You think you found me by googling vids on Rap House? Oh, okay. Got it. YouTube just put Nomad Brad on Bergdus's feed. What is going on? that's that's weird. We're just sitting here and I mentioned Nomad Brad and all of a sudden shows up on Bergdus's feed. What? They're listening. They're listening closely. Run away. Um, to be fair, you found me before Cans. Oh, Cans is the OG. Cans has been at this a lot longer than me. I'm a newbie compared to Cans, but I appreciate the sentiment. He's been doing this longer than I have, no doubt about it. All right, we can bring the copper back. We can bring the gold's on the machine. We can bring the cards back. We can bring the iron back. We can bring the plastic back. Put these back on their respective machines again. So the plastic goes here. The copper goes there. The cards go back there. The iron goes here. Turn these both back on. Turn the machines back on. That's rolling. That's rolling. So, Talton Gamer, how you doing? Great to see you. Rich on Wheels, have a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care of yourself. We will see you again very soon, I hope. You found me by way of Bad Wolf. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I hope everything's going good with her. I know she's had a lot of other stuff going on. So, but yeah, I hope she's doing good. So, it might have been actually watching Dre that caused me to get this wreck. Huh. Because I don't feel like I have a lot of overlap with Dre. I mean, I absolutely know who Dre is, but I didn't think I had a whole lot of overlap with him. Now, Grillmaster, I know I have a lot of overlap with. Grillmaster is constantly in my uh, top 15 other channels that also watch me. Grillmaster is always in there. He's normally always in like the top 10. I normally see Grillmaster's name, so very very familiar with him. So he's a good dude. I haven't watched. I should watch more of his stuff than I do. But what I've seen, he's a really good guy. I like watching him. A really good dude. All right. This is running. Okay, that's running. Cool. Do I have a kiwi yet? Did I get a kiwi? No, that's an apple. How about you? Are you a kiwi? Nope. How about you? Are you a kiwi? Nope. No kiwis. Try this a few more times. See if we can eventually get a kiwi. So, one of these times. You were watching something Cans was doing, and I was doing the same game, so you start watching me. That's very likely. I know that for me and cans, I mean, just about always, I feel like we've both been doing the same kind of things. We do go in very very similar circles for sure. Have I ever heard the worst pre-made ever? I have not. I'm assuming that's something to do with WoW, but I have not heard of that before. Ian found me by way of Supermarket Simulator, saw the game on Steam, and searched YouTube for info. I was the first video that popped up. Wow, that's amazing because there were so many people that were doing that. I'd be surprised that I was the first one that popped up. That's pretty cool. I would not have thought that such a thing would have happened. So I was around 3 to 4 kids. Oh, yeah, wow, that's going. So that was later on because at that point we wouldn't have been doing as much with Supermarket Simulator at that point. But yeah, because when we started, we were way way lower than that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right, so that all goes in there. There we go. Um, you watch me because Austin recommended. Oh, Austin! Austin is great, man. Austin is definitely he's definitely inspired me to do some things that I wasn't doing before. So that is, I mean, I've enjoyed all the time that we've done stuff together. That's been a lot of fun. The things that he and I have been able to do, I've really enjoyed that. So, and he's a good dude, really good. So, oh, let's see. So carrot juice. Let's start making some carrot juice. Make a bunch of that. And I've got a whole lot of cans. They're not alone. We're gonna go ahead and start making some. What was I gonna make here? What was I thinking about doing here? Oh, the cherry juice. That's what I was gonna do. Um, how did me and Austin hook up? That sounds naughty. No, we well, I've always known Austin because again, Austin is always been in the top 5 of channels that watch me also watch him. He's always been in the top 5. So I've been very, very familiar with him. And at some point, someone mentioned me to him, and that's how he got to know about me. And then from there, we hit it off. So but like I said, I've known about Austin for the better part of a year at this point. But I don't think that he was aware of my existence and then became aware of it. And yeah, we've been having a heck of a time since then. So, doing things together. What are Rusty and the Wrenches playing together next? We need to talk about that. We'll have to have a we'll have to have a meeting in moderator chat and see what we're going to talk about because that is going to be on Friday. We're going to have Rusty and the Wrenches, so we got to figure out what we're playing. You'll have to let me know what we're going to do on that one. So we did Paradise Beach. Yeah. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Those aren't pillows. So, Mike Brown, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Um, do I have a kiwi yet? Did I manage to get a kiwi? Nope. Got a strawberry. It's not a kiwi. That's not a kiwi. Are you a kiwi? Nope. I got a grenade. It's not right. So, not a kiwi. Try this a couple more times. Now we got it. So, yeah, and I agree with you, Julian, about Austin and Grill. They are very, very genuine people, for sure, extremely. And that's one of the things I like about both of them too, is that they're just very, very genuine, down to earth peeps, and that is really cool. All right, that's running. Oh, what now? Oh, I was gonna make the. Oh, I need to get something to move all those cans that are not alone. Um, because those can go into here, I think. Or how do I get them from one place to the? Oh, that's how we do it. That's right. I got to right click on this to make it move. And you got to right click individually each time. That's right. Now I remember this. Got lots and lots of cans that are not alone. These are going to go here. There they go. Oh, and it can only hold 50, so the rest of them will go there. All right, so that actually worked out perfectly. So that'll go there. So you're stuck with a case of raisins you can't sell. I hate when that happens. That's not good. What was I doing? The cherries. Where do I have the cherries? They're up here. That's what I was doing. So we're gonna make a bunch of canned cherries. Because why not? Can't hurt. Oh, let's put in. Oh, I put them all in there, so I guess they're all there. Okay, so let's start making some canned cherries. Seems like a plan. And then over here, we'll make some. What should I make? What are some other things I can that I might have in here? Uh, Canned eggplant. That's so weird. Oh yeah, we could make the canned mushrooms. I remember that because way back when, this is what I was doing. I was making all these things that I could can. That was kind of what this was all about. So I guess I can do some. I don't know, mushrooms. So yeah, we'll do that. Sure, seems like a thing. So oh, let's see. Aussie to get together in person. Ah, yeah, he's down in Florida. So it'd be cool if I mean the next time that I end up down in Florida, it'd be cool to get together with him at some point. It'll be a bit before I get down to Florida again, but it would be yeah, when I do, that'd be kind of a good time. Uh we're talking about dancing now. Eric just Eric is going all the way into the naughty corner. All right, I do need to close up the shop because we are getting close to the end here. So here we go. Close for your inconvenience. Get your stuff. Get out. Get your stuff. Let's see if I've got any water here for everybody. I don't think I've run out of it. No, we still got water. Some. Okay, so let's get the rest of our water up here. Just that way we don't run out of it for everybody that wants it. And I love the fact that you can take it right off of the machines now. That is great. So we can do that. So in Wednesday's live stream, I am not quite sure. I will have to figure something out. So I do not want to be in Florida. Yeah, I know it's hot. I know it's bad. It's not going to be much better here though, to be honest with you. The weather here's been kind of bleh. It's just always muggy in Champaign. In Sage, that's exactly how I shop as well too. Get in, get my stuff, get out. I do not window shop. I know what I want. I get in, I get it, I leave. That is my shopping MO. Waste no time. Get my things, be on my way. That's just how I do it. Oh, I got a little bit more in there. Okay, cool. So that's all done. All right. I got to get all these downstairs, get them out of the way. So highs near 100 and heat index around 110 or more. It's been. I mean, we're going to be in the 90s with heat indexes about 100 up here in a couple days. So yeah, I mean, we don't compare to Florida. I know we don't compare to Florida for sure, but we're not doing great by any means. So let's grab all those, throw them back up on my cube storage. All right, so there we go. Got some cubes. Yeah, canned eggplant is weird too. I don't quite get canned eggplant, but I guess people like it. So I mean, what can I say? So Goth Bunny, how you doing? Great to see you. So don't know why anybody would want to live. I feel like there might be parts of Florida that may not be that bad. I feel like northern Florida is not as bad as central or southern Florida. Like if you were living up near like Destin or Miramar Beach, which I mean, yeah, that's complete tourist traps. I get that. But like if you're living off the Gulf, I don't think that would be as bad. I mean, you got the hurricanes you might have to deal with, but I feel like up there it's better than it is in southern Florida or central Florida. But that could be that. Yeah, and by South Central Wisconsin, you have a heat advisory for the next couple of days. We're in the same way here in East Central Illinois. It's going to be toasty and a bit miserable. What am I out of here? Probably plastic. Is that what we're out of? Yeah, we're out of plastic. But we got 90 electronic cards, so that's cool. Managed to make a bunch of them. That can't be a bad thing. Get a bunch of that. 97 today in North Florida. That is toasty. And Jill, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, we're gonna get back up in the 90s here again in the next couple days. Not looking forward to that. So Gainesville was nice to live in. Fort Lauderdale was not. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale is down there. Fort Lauderdale, I don't think it ever gets cold ever. And if it does, then something's gone horribly wrong. Okay, more cards. More cards, please. There we go. It's better than the web feet we Yeah, it's been rainy here too. Not it does. I don't think it's been as bad as up there. It sounds like it's been really bad there, but here it has not been quite as big of a thing. Um, what else? Let me see. What else? Do I have a kiwi yet? Did I get a kiwi? Nope, I did not. That's a green pepper. Are you a kiwi? You're not a kiwi. Are you a kiwi? No. One more round of this. We'll try this one more time. See if I can do this once more. With any luck, we'll maybe get a kiwi. And if not, no big deal. We'll take a look upstairs, see if we've still got people that are rolling in. Nobody's rolling in anymore. We're getting down to the last of the customers. So we've got, yeah, this is our last round of peeps that we've got here. Gets cold there for about 2 weeks in January. Now, I guess that depends on the definition of cold. I'd love to know what cold is in Fort Lauderdale. I mean, what would someone from Fort Lauderdale say? Man, it's cold, because I think I would disagree with their definition of cold. That's just me. Like if for them cold is like 50 degrees, to me that's not cold, but that's me. So, uh, what else? What do I have I can bring up? Oh, I got carrot juice. Let's bring some carrot juice up. Let's do that. Got canned food cherries. Let's bring those up. Sure, let's do that. So, canned food cherries. There. Got cherries we can sell now. And some carrot juice. Sell that. Cool. So 40s, yeah, 40s isn't that bad. I mean, I wish it was the 40s in the winter down here all the time, and it got that cold for 2 weeks. That would be wonderful, but not quite. If only it was like that. But no, 40 would be great around here in the winter. Why are you guys not using the automatic checkouts? You have all the automatic checkouts available. Why are you not using them? What is your deal? Why are you guys stuck there? You shouldn't be. You've got them available. Why are you not using them? That's so strange. But we'll go ahead and help these people out. So let's see. Is there anything else that you've got? Why do you only have the one thing? I thought everyone bought more than one thing. So maybe not. 8. Confirmed.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. I forgot how much they talked about it, or how much they talked in here.
Hello there.
Hello there. And let's see. 4. Can I type it in? No. 4.
Thank you. Good day.
Thank you. Good day. It snowed there. I I
Hello
would
there.
imagine that they didn't know what to do with it when it happened. That was like I was watching the Rad Junk channel, and they're up in like Destin and Miramar Beach, and it snowed there, and they were like, it was like crazy for them.
Thank you. Good
Because yeah,
day.
that is not normal for it to snow there. Yeah, they do buy water every time. It was just that for
Hello
whatever
there.
reason, that one person seemed like they only had one, but could be wrong. Oh, hi, some watermelon juice. How about that? 24.
Thank you. Good
And
day.
again, I don't know why they're not all using the all of the automatic checkouts. It's so weird.
Hello there.
Like real proper snow. What is real proper snow? I'm assuming that might mean that you got an inch or two,
Thank you. Good day.
maybe, perhaps. Which again, if we only got
Hello
an inch or two
there.
of snow in the winter, I'd be happy with that. And again, I know I live in the Midwest. I get it. Oh shoot, you got that too. So let's try that again. 24. Um, confirmed. What's wrong? I I did 24. So what? 20. Oh, because I did the stuff before. So 20. I already did the there.
Thank you. Good
Got
day.
it. It's all better now. I think because I had already typed in the 4 and taken the 4.
Hello there.
Hello there. Last one for you for get out.
Thank you. Good day.
All right. There's all of it. Snow actually properly covering the ground. Not several inches. Yeah. It's kind of like yeah, when it does the south and everybody runs to the store for bread and milk. Exactly. Just like that. People don't know how to react to it. So there was our teleporter. We built it. Yay. I didn't build another one. I'm sorry. I just didn't have it in me to build a second one. But we had a lot of fun. I hope we did. I mean, I hope everybody enjoyed it. So you just moved to Chicago right before Snowpocalypse 2011. Yes, I remember 2011. That was not good. It wasn't as bad as 79, but 2011 was a humdinger for sure. There was a lot that happened there. So all right, where can we send everybody tonight? Where can we go? Who is doing Stiff? Assuming my YouTube studio pops up. Um, all right, it's thinking about it. Where can all the people go? Who is doing things? Let's see. If we take a peek, let's see. We got Nima, who's doing some animal shelter too. We've got Kens, who's also doing some. Let's go to Nima. We haven't gone to Nima in a bit, so yeah, we'll send it over to Nima, who's playing some Animal Shelter too. So we'll send the Rusty Raid that direction, I do believe. So yeah, if you'd like to see some Animal Shelter 2 fun, that is where we are going to send everybody after this. And if not, then you can enjoy your evening from there. So our next live stream will be on Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We'll figure out exactly what we're going to play then. Not quite sure. We'll see exactly what pops up. And we'll let you know from there. We will have episodes for your viewing pleasure tomorrow and Wednesday as well, as we always do. My eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than Yoda Best, David W7535, and Cozy Worship Space. They are the awesomest of the awesome. And again, I cannot do what I do without them, and I thank them eternally for everything that they do. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all of your generosity, for all the laughs, for always showing up all the time, and for making this the best thing in the world for me. Thank you all so much for that. I love all you to bits. And we're just going to keep on having all the fun all the time because that's what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you so much for watching. Again, we're going to be going to Nemalass after this with more Animal Shelter 2 if you'd like to see that. If you're watching this one later and if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having a lot of fun watching us play around here in our Mad Lab, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot for me, that's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.